Hello all and welcome along to our monthly webinar. We hope you found our surge pricing webinar helpful, and if you haven't seen it already, click the banner in the top right hand corner of the screen or visit our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be covering split invoice commissions. Helping attract new drivers into the industry is proving a challenge for everyone, and offering unique ways of how you charge the drivers will really help make yourselves an attractive proposition for them to come and drive for you. Split invoice commissions allows you to change the way that you charge, charging lower commissions the more that they earn, or even capping the commissions for drivers. This helps you move away from the traditional ways of charging, like a fixed base fee or a fixed percentage commission. It's a really great way to incentivise drivers, not only your new drivers coming on board, but also helping you retain your existing drivers by rewarding them for the more work that they do. So I'm going to pass you over to Darren, who is going to run through how to set this up in a few simple steps.
Okay, thanks for that, Keir. Okay, so the first thing we need to do here then is to actually set up within config. So we're going to go to admin and then to config settings, and then from there accounting settings, and here we actually switch on the driver earning split configuration. So it's the 5th setting from the top of the screen. And as always, once set, we scroll to the bottom of the page, enter your password and click save. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to set up the items that are going to use the driver earning split. So once that's been switched on, you then need to go to the items, so that's manage items. Okay, and then from there the first thing we're going to do is set up a category. So we need to create a category that, in this case, we're going to call it split invoice. We'll then create an item within that category, and we'll give that the same name, so split invoice, and give it the same reference as well. So what we call these isn't terribly important, so long as you recognise what the item is and what it relates to. Okay, so next in the items options, we're going to set the item type to debit. We're going to set the frequency to match how often you'll run your driver statement, so in this case we'll set this to weekly. We're going to set your payable day and whether or not to apply VAT, and most importantly we're going to ensure that we select yes on the drop down under used in earnings split, so the item's actually going to be considered within the earnings split section. Okay, so now for actually setting up the driver earnings splits then now. So we're going to go to admin, config and driver earnings splits this time, and we're going to go to add new. So we're going to set this example up as a driver that pays 20% commission for the first £500 per week that he earns, but the percentage of commission that he pays is going to decrease with the more that he earns. So we're going to call this 20 decrease. The name doesn't really matter, again it's just what's relevant to you. We're going to set this up for the whole week, so Monday 0-100 hours through to Sunday 23:59. Now currently this will be set to paused by default, so we can get this right first before we activate it. We then need to select which job types we want to consider for this to be applied to. So we've got cash, card and invoice. We're then going to move down to item bands, and under the drop down on item 1 you should now find the item that has been set up, along with any other items that may already be in the system that are eligible to be used for driver earning splits. We're going to set up an example of a company offering a commission rate which reduces and then converts into a fixed rate rent if the driver earns over a certain amount. You could as easily set this up to be a commission that just reduces in stages if that's what you require. So in the first drop down we're going to set the initial 20% banding between £0 and £500. We're then going to do another band from £500 to £600, which will then decrease the commission to 18.5%. So the driver will only pay the 18.5% on the money he earns between those values. We'll then do a further band from 600 to, and we're going to just put 99999, and this is a fixed rate of £111. So the benefit of this type of earning split is that the driver isn't having to pay a fixed weekly fee unless he earns over £600 in a week. So it's more attractive to the drivers that may fall below this, as they'll only pay on what they earn. Finally, we just then need to ensure that we include any drivers that are going to be included within this driver earning split charging model. So once you're happy with what we've just set up, remember to untick the pause box to activate.
Lovely, thanks for that, Darren. So this is a really easy way to help attract new drivers and retain your existing drivers by offering them different ways of commission payments and setting yourselves apart from your competition. Now, thanks again for all of your feedback on the previous video. Please keep them coming and what you would like us to cover in future videos. We will also be doing a bonus video this month with 10 helpful tips to help your dispatchers through the holiday period, so please keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, make sure you follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So thanks everybody, and we'll see you again soon.
Thanks everyone, see you soon.